Good morning, ladies. Happy Monday. A little change of scenery here. I am in my kitchen because I want to talk all about batch cooking today. It's another term for meal prepping. I batch cook every single week. I've been doing this for years and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. Even if you are somebody who doesn't necessarily like eating the same thing for a few days in a row, I still think that you would benefit from some type of batch cooking, especially your proteins. The thing with batch cooking is that it does end up saving you time. And one struggle that I'll often hear is that I don't have time. It takes too much time to cook. But the thing is, you're going to end up cooking anyway, and the more often you do it, once you've got systems in place, it honestly becomes so much easier. And so when I batch cook, I've got my stove going, I've got my rice cooker going, I've got my steamer for vegetables, I've got my air fryer going for something else, and I can get the entire week prepped in less than 2 hours, which to me it makes the week so much easier, and it reduces decisions. If you sit down you could get it done in 30 minutes. And if you involve your family, maybe it's going to be even quicker that you come up with some ideas. But if you sit down and plan your week, it makes a world of a difference. And so I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I do. Take an inside look at my fridge. Can you kind of see my fridge? Yes, you can. So we've got eggs. I do have to go shopping. Eggs. I have eggs for breakfast every single day. I ended up cooking some meals this weekend. I doubled the recipe so that I made more than that. Quadrupled the recipe because Rob and I already ate these meals, but I made more so that I could have more for lunches. So I've got two different chicken dishes here. This one's got teriyaki sauce, cashews, green beans, rice, and mushrooms. Freaking delicious. Sauces that I use. These naked and saucy sauces are fantastic. Great ingredients. I wouldn't have it any other way. So if you're not sure what sauces to use, these are fantastic. The other one here, also freaking delicious. Another chicken dish, like I said, with some curried rice and peppers, a little bit of bok choy, and some sweet chili sauce that I use for these dishes. These prepared, made in advance dishes are good for 3 to 4 days. And I know people can get a little bit, hesitant to eat leftover foods. They're not sure if it's, still good or if it's going to go bad. I personally have 0 issues eating week-old chicken. If I have cooked and at the 7-day mark, I'll give it a sniff. If it smells okay, I'll honestly eat it. I don't have any digestive issues. If it's been refrigerated and stored properly, you're probably okay. But if you're unlike me, then 3-4 days is a good amount of time to leave food in the fridge. So if you prep on Sunday, you've got food for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday, and I like to do a smaller meal prep, sometimes, not always, a smaller meal prep either on Wednesday or Thursday to set yourself up for success, especially if you're one of those people who tends to quote unquote fall off track on the weekends, it usually comes down to a lack of preparation. Honestly, busy running after the kids. If that's the case, then this is so easy to just grab if you are, for example, going through a drive-through and it's not something that you necessarily want to eat yourself. I also batch cook potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes, high in potassium. I'm low in potassium. They're just a good carb and they go such a long way. I also batch cook whole sweet potatoes. I put those in my air fryer. Love having ground beef with a little bit of lactose-free cottage cheese, some salsa, ground beef. I prepped a bunch of ground beef and I went as far as freezing it, and I actually put, 150 grams. I ended up doing this because Rob's gone to work this week. He's away in Hinton and he wanted food as well. So I just ended up dividing it all. And so I've just got easy peasy packs of beef. I've also got shredded chicken in this Tupperware. And the thing with shredded chicken, I know women tend to eat a lot of chicken. I'm seeing a shift more towards beef, which is fantastic. But shredded chicken is so versatile. And like I said at the beginning of this live, is that if you are one of those individuals who just cannot eat the same meal day after day, I get that. Shredded chicken, so versatile. You could have chicken tacos. You could make a quesadilla. You could make chicken fried rice. You could make homemade ramen. I do this quite often with gluten-free ramen noodles that I buy at Costco. And look at these little guys. They're individual packages of ramen. Like, it's so darn convenient. And it takes me, under 10 minutes to put together because I boil these in a broth, sometimes bone broth, sometimes it's just OXO powder. I add chicken, I'll add whatever vegetable I have on hand. I will add usually some oil, avocado oil or olive oil as my fat, and I've got a delicious, comforting lunch in less than 10 minutes. Going back to your shredded chicken, you could end up making a pot of chili, adding shredded chicken to that for more protein. I've got a list here. Sweet potato nachos, one other thing that I love to have, where I just thinly slice sweet potatoes and then I will add protein of choice, whether it's beef or shredded chicken, and then of course nacho toppings of choice. A shredded chicken salad with quinoa and all your favorite vegetables with balsamic vinegar and olive oil or avocado oil as your dressing. What else? It could even be a pulled chicken sandwich. Add some healthy barbecue sauce to that, and you could have, a pulled chicken sandwich, which I'm sure would be a huge hit for your entire family. It would be like easy peasy. Just reheating that shredded chicken, and of course, making sure you've got some type of bun on hand. It could be adding chicken to a chickpea or protein pasta, and then having some tomato sauce on hand, which takes like barely any time at all. So that's the cool thing about batch cooking, is that you can use certain proteins and make tons of different dishes. And I talked about chicken, but beef, you could ultimately do the exact same thing. Quesadillas, burrito bowls, beef tacos. You could have a burger bowl, for example. You could make a chili and add beef to it. You could make a pasta and make a meat-based sauce as well. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm going to add a document to the resources section to kind of tie all of this in. And before I go, quickly, like breakfast ideas. Good thing I wrote down some notes. But breakfast ideas, you can hard boil eggs. You can make turkey and chicken sausage for the entire week where you just have to heat it up. You can make overnight oats. You can make protein pancakes and freeze those and just, you know, grab and go if your mornings are truly rushed. I talked about proteins earlier. I think that saves you so much time. Pre-making meatballs, burgers, shredded chicken. I love my shredded chicken, and it takes no time at all because it literally goes into the slow cooker on high, seasonings of choice for about an hour and a half. I really should pay attention as to how long I actually cook that, but you'll obviously know. And then you just shred it up with a couple forks, and you've got chicken for the entire week. Tuna, also a fantastic protein to have on hand. Roasting a whole chicken at the start of the week, making a roast at the start of the week. So that's, you know, you do have more options and you're not always in your kitchen cooking per se, where you're just kind of reheating a few things, putting it together, and it's just so much more convenient. And in my opinion, the best way to fuel your body, nourish your body, actually give it what it needs for you to feel your best and obviously reach your goals. So let me know if you've got questions. Like I said, I'll post this document in the resources section. Overview of everything I talked about, plus more, and then some recipes. All right, ladies, have a good day.